Hey guys, it's your boy Tensei here, back with another video, back like we never left. Today I'm bringing you guys a video about the BlackBeard Pirates. Since from the latest chapter we got, I've just realized that I've underplayed BlackBeard's crew. So I need to give them the props. I've done some reading and today I'm bringing you this video. So without further ado, let's get right into this. We're gonna start, accordingly as the story has showed us from the first cameo, what the BlackBeard crew is made up of, their goals, how they got their members, and what they've done in the story. So the BlackBeard crew appeared first in chapter 223, in the store with Luffy. It's very, very memorable. Then in the next two chapters after Luffy and Zoro were beaten up, mocked for the dreams, BlackBeard has that epic panel saying, "A man's dreams never die," saying the Skypiea Island was real. We have no knowledge on what BlackBeard's goal was at the time, but we see him in like a couple chapters after, when the Straw Hat crew are going to Skypiea. He was chasing after them. He wanted to get Luffy's head, so he wanted to get Luffy's head and hand him over to the world government, to the Marines. But that didn't proceed as planned. They left them, and Ace was still chasing BlackBeard. So when Ace caught up to BlackBeard, he told him about his plan to get apprehend Luffy and take him to the world government. Ace couldn't back down anymore. Then he captured Ace, then handed him over. Then he became a warlord of the sea. As of that time, BlackBeard's crew are made up of Doc Q, with Stronger, Borges, and Van Olga. I believe it's just four of them, at that time. Yeah, so after that, that triggered the war with Whitebeard and the Marines. Then mid the war, BlackBeard went to Impel Down, where he also met Luffy there. There they had, a brief conversation while also fighting each other, that he was going to hand him over to the world government, but fate saved him. So, BlackBeard and his crew do often talk about fate at times, and it seems like, they have strong beliefs in fate. And as Doc Q has said, he says the heavens know how it to play out. It's just for it, to play out, for fate to be carried out. So he tells him about that, saying, Ace was the strong-headed one who didn't want to leave, and if not, he would have captured Luffy. And we know as of then, if they wanted to capture Luffy, they would have captured Luffy for sure. So they left them. Luffy went to Marineford, to the Paramount War, while BlackBeard went continued on his plan in Impel Down. They came across Magellan, almost died, and got saved by Shiryu of the Rain, who wanted to join the crew. Shiryu was the second in command at Impel Down, below Magellan. So BlackBeard and his crew went to Impel to the level 6, which houses villains, pirates who have committed atrocious crimes, which the world government wants to erase their presence and names from the world. He told all of them there that he wants to take a couple for his crew, so they are going to scrap, and the ones he sees and likes he's going to pick out of there. So people were going to die in there. He picked just four that he took to the Paramount War with him. Then everything was unfolding in the Paramount War. Then BlackBeard pulled up before Whitebeard died. He pulled up with his new allies. They jumped Whitebeard and killed Whitebeard. That's when Whitebeard died. Then they proceeded to cover Whitebeard. BlackBeard entered, under the curtain, came out with the Gura Gura no Mi. So that was the first instance in 400, 500 chapters, of One Piece, that someone has two devil fruits, and that was carried out by BlackBeard. So BlackBeard was going crazy with power. He declared that that's his age. He wants to smoke with the Whitebeard Pirates, with the Marines. He didn't pull up to 2v1 a group. He pulled up to 1v2. he pulled up and wanted to smoke against anybody, you know, as he declared that was his age. So that is Blackbeard. That so, and I believe that everything that's been carried out from him capturing Ace, dropping Ace to the Marines, becoming a warlord, going to Impel Down, getting a crew from Impel Down, coming back to Marineford, defeating the already almost dead Whitebeard, getting his fruits to now progress his plan. Do not forget, Blackbeard was on Whitebeard's crew for decades. He's been on his crew since he was a kid, so he's been on his crew for decades, waiting to have and find the Yami Yami no Mi, the darkness fruit, because he believes that that's the strongest. According to Blackbeard, he's the strongest devil fruit, you know. So he's been meticulous. He's been planning. He's been planning, and he's been waiting. That's crazy. That's just crazy. For decades, bro. For decades. So Shanks comes in, he ends the war. Blackbeard doesn't want the smoke. They don't want that at all. The dip, the war ends, you know. Then the whole time skip. Then within the time skip, if I'm correct, within the time skip is when, you know, Sakazuki and Kuzan fought over the fleet, being the fleet admiral position. So Kuzan left the Marines. Kuzan is Aokiji, in case anyone's, you know, like getting it wrong. Is Aokiji. Then Aokiji joins the Blackbeard crew, because we saw that in Dressrosa, Burgess was talking about Aokiji, and we believe that whole joining the Blackbeard's crew could have happened just a bit after the pre-time skip arc kicked off, or before the pre-time skip arc kicked off. So let's update the crew. We have the first ship commander, you know, Burgess. The second is Shiryu. The third is Van Orga. The fourth is Alvaro Pizarro. The fifth is Lafitte. The sixth is Devon. The seventh is Sanmon Wolf. The eighth is Vasco Shot. The ninth is Dokyo. And the 10th is Kuzan. So as of then, they didn't have fruits. You know, they picked up their fruits along the way. We also see that Blackbeard and his crew, they went against the Bonnie Pirates. They beat them up, captured Bonnie, told the Marines that they need a battleship and they should bring a battleship. They brought a battleship, but with Sakazuki, who is Akainu, on the ship. I like calling the admirals by the other names. Sounds a little more dope, and I like it. You know, I don't know. I just like it like that. So if anybody's just getting confused, you know, I will call the other names so that you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, he pulls up. They don't want to smoke. They dipped. Then the next time we see them, the Blackbeard crew is when Moria goes to Hachinosu, where it's now revealed that Blackbeard is a Yonko with like a 2.2 berry, you know, bounty on his head. There we see Shiryu with the clear fruits. Katarina Devon with the dog fruits, you know, which is the model 98 Fox. So while I'm at it, let me just update on the devil fruits they have. Burgess has but then we see this when they attack Law. That's in the Egghead, that's in the final saga, you know. So we see that Burgess has the strong fruit. Shiryu has the clear fruit. Van Orga has the wop fruit. Alvaro Pizarro has the island fruit. Lafitte has a fruit that we still do not know of. Katarina Devon, as I've said, has the dog fruit model 90 Fox. Sanwon Wolf has the island fruit. Vasco Shot has the glog fruits. Dokyo has the six fruits, and Kuzan has the ice fruits. So before the Egghead saga, the last time we saw them was when Moria pulled up. That should be around chapter 920, 21, 22, 25. You know, around that side though. If you're curious, just check. Yeah, so we proceed to post Wano, the final saga. Why in the final saga? Things have been proceeding extremely fast and crazy. You know, the pieces others have set in action, in action, in action, you know. So we see in this arc, Egghead, that we're currently in, Blackbeard has accomplished a lot of things he set out to, a lot of plans he set out to. Namely, he sent Van Olga and Kuzan to Big Mom's, to Whole Cake Island to retrieve Pudding. That's for a plan of his, you know. That's one. He jumped Law, which could have been either Kid or Luffy, because those three left one not together. He jumped Law, he beat Law, and he got three poneglyphs, if I'm correct. 3 poneglyphs, if I'm correct. Then on Egghead, where the Straws are currently fighting against the Marine with the Buster Call, with St. J, with an Admiral, he sent Katarina Devon and Van Olga to go complete another mission, and which is the latest chapter. We see that the mission was completed extremely easily because of the fact that a Gorosei is present. They didn't expect a Gorosei to be present, but Gorosei is present and made the mission a lot easier to complete. So he's accomplished 3 things in the span of a couple of chapters. Oda is progressing Blackbeard really, really quickly. He's taking out his plans, he's setting them, and he's getting new plans that we do not know about. Especially with the fact that we the community, we One Piece readers are feeling that the clash between the Blackbeard crew and the Shanks crew is imminent. It's gonna happen very, very soon. So let's go into this latest chapter where Devon and Sanjay are talking. He's asking her how he doesn't expect that a level 6, prisoner would be subordinate. And she says that Stitch is special. And Sanjay proceeds to say that so is his lineage. We'll hold on there. We'll get back there and talk about his lineage. Then he asks them what do they hope to gain from the stunts they pull in, and they say the world. And if we go back to the very, very first times we see Blackbeard and his crew, he says that what he wants to accomplish is the world. Then, back here, his subordinates are saying the same thing. They want to accomplish the world. And it's crazy, because you say that to a Gorosei who is supposedly at the top of the world, in charge of the world, in charge of the world, basically, So it's just crazy. These guys have plans and they're carrying it out swiftly. Every single plan they've had, they do it swiftly without, any other thing, any other hindrance, and they carry it out and they move on the next plan. So we see that Blackbeard is very meticulous, and it shows in his crew too. They are very, very meticulous too. They do their stuff in and out. The next thing, because they have a great, great, great plan to accomplish. So now we're going to head to the main man himself, the captain, his lineage. This has been a talk in the community, even long before I joined the community, about what Blackbeard's possible race is. In the Paramount War, where he had 2 devil fruits, Marco, everyone's saying that's impossible. How come? Marco is saying, yeah, it's impossible, but then we know that Blackbeard's body is not normal. That he himself is not normal. He's of a particular race. They don't know. But now we're seeing that, it's given that as proof that Oda is saying, yes, Blackbeard is not human. He is of a particular race. We begin to speculate, what race is Blackbeard of? Is he a Buccaneer? Is he a giant? A semi-giant? Is he even from the long arm tribe? That's not possible, that's far-fetched, I don't think he's a Buccaneer, because if he is a Buccaneer, I think Jay Saturn would have said, yeah, he still has a lineage as a Buccaneer, or try to eradicate him. But I believe his lineage is something very, very scary, because of the fact that Shanks went to the Gorosei to go inform them about Blackbeard. That part also was something of a speculation within the community. Oh, the Shanks go tell the world government about Blackbeard. Oh no, it's too obvious. They already know about Blackbeard. You already did that in the Paramount War. They already know it could be somebody else. The man scarred by flames, this or that. Oh no, Seth, that wasn't Shanks. That was his twin brother because we didn't see his arm. Speculations. We've gotten the answer. It was Blackbeard. Blackbeard is of a special race, which Shanks had to go on the Gorosei, the world power. And I can't really put my hand on what Blackbeard's particular race is, but I feel like he has something to do with multiple personalities. Because let's go with the talk that he probably has multiple personalities. That will explain why Blackbeard doesn't sleep. If a personality comes out, the previous one that was right here goes in. So, he's not sleeping, another one comes out in the same body, which is still Blackbeard, If he has multiple personalities, he can have multiple devil fruits. The speculations that particular one begins to sound a lot more like, smooth and nice, it sounds like a very, very high possibility, Oda could bring out something from his book, shocks us like he always does, But it's One Piece, anything is possible, anything is possible. And I've always been of the opinion that Blackbeard should. I want him to be the final villain. That's why, it might be like, more of a preference, but I do want him to be the final villain. His planning has been done very, very well. It's been done very, very well. Oda has taken his time to plan, give the hints, not talk too much. He has fight here and there, it's off-screen. We don't see anything. I understand the world government have been brought up to. They've been they've been planned well to. Imu too has now been planned well. We see Imu, we see the Gorosei. Oh, they're quite the big threats, and it's also possible that we could find the One Piece, do the whole pirate war, then go fight the world government. Or we could fight the world government, then do the whole One Piece final fight on Raftail with the Straw Hats and the BlackBeard Pirates, It could go either ways, At this point, it's very, very possible, But I believe that the world government are in a different situation. The world government's power hinders on the people they deceive. The people that they deceive, saying that yes, we are protecting and we do not lie. We tell you every single thing, That hinders there. In the world that they're trying to maintain like this, someone like Luffy is already chaos in their world. Then someone like Blackbeard whose idea, whose plan, whose goal is to rule the world in a sense, to conquer the world in a sense. That's a great form of chaos for them. As we remember, Imo had a picture. He had Vivi, he had Luffy, he had Blackbeard. So that info Shanks gave them probably stirred up a deeper and a more important, threats for them of Blackbeard. So it's beginning to Oda is beginning to set things in place. Why in the final saga, the story is going to end in a couple of arcs. I don't know. We don't know how many more arcs. 3, 4. 5. Maybe hopefully it goes on. Hopefully it goes on longer than that. But so in the final saga, the whole key plot points are going to start coming in. They're going to start coming in. Things are going to start falling in places. We're going to have multiple things going on in an arc, not just focus on the Straw Hats anymore. So, it's Blackbeard's plan is finally coming to fruition. Blackbeard's plan is finally being carried out. Blackbeard looks like the most dangerous out of all the Yonkos. Because this pirate is very, 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 very deadly. He's dangerous. He can't be let to roam free. Now he has Gap, a bargaining chip. He had Kobe before from the Rocky Port incident. Gap came, saved him. They have Gap now. Kuzan is on his side. Be it Kuzan being there temporarily or permanently, Kuzan is on his side. If they fight against the Shanks crew, Kuzan is going to fight. That's what it is. So it's it's a lot going on with Blackbeard. And I just feel like this has to be our main antagonist. This has to be our final villain. Especially if Blackbeard ends up with the third foot. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Like if he has 3 fruits, he has strong haki already. And it's not far-fetched to say Blackbeard will get Conqueror's haki. It's not far-fetched, So it's crazy. He will have or might have 3 devil fruits, Conqueror's haki, and that crew that he has, which I said I underestimated because I underestimated them. I haven't seen much. Half of his crew are level 6 prisoners that were kept, that the government decided to erase, So it's just crazy, It's very, very crazy. It's very, very crazy. So I'm just saying that this is what I have to say about Blackbeard. This is what I have to say about his crew. It's the final saga, and on my days, Oda could now have made it clear that things are going to go down very, 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 very soon. Very, 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 very soon. If you haven't strapped on your seatbelt, post 1-0, you need to do that now. You need to do that now. And on this channel, we're already strapped in. We're going to be delivering the content, every single thing that's going to go down till the end of One Piece. So it's all the info, the discussions, the theories, the speculations, you can get them here. One Piece is a joy. One Piece is truly, 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 truly a joy, If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Yeah. Peace.